Hello and welcome to this episode of Tomb of Annihilation. My name is John Gerdebed and I am Final Boss Fight's resident GM. We rejoin the action as the fight with the Tomb Dwarves has spilled over into the offices of their leader. 5,
We need to start doing
15,
that.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, Dragonbait's gonna try him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Pushes his way into the room. Can't actually do anything when he gets there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Kakamora.
Thank you. Riordan,
Yes.
it is thy turn.
Okay. I'm coming. Hi. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25. I can't really get in there to do anything, can I? I've got the speed to get in there, but the only thing is obviously with enemies and stuff like that.
Yeah, they would cause you some difficulties at the other end.
Indeed. I don't really have anything else which I could use. Sod it, I'll take difficulties. Right, so that was the 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45. So 50 would get me exactly there, wouldn't it?
From where you started, yeah, looks like it.
We got a conga line. Let's all do the conga.
But the only thing is I can't actually take that space because we've got a nice enemy right on top there, haven't we?
Yes, unfortunately, the Tomb Dwarf has just kind of stood in the doorway.
Okay, right. And I can't even use Misty Step here, can I?
You can.
Oh, I can. And would that be as a bonus action, or would that be as an action?
That would be a bonus action, I believe. Misty Step is only a bonus action.
Yeah, Mr. Steps the bonus action. I mean,
In which case,
there or there, I presume.
I will use the Misty Step thanks to the Raps of Diamag. The sort of basically jump straight in, as it were.
You can't jump that
How far can I get?
30 feet.
Alright, so I still can't even do that anyway because I'll be landing on him.
You can get to here, or...
Oh, I can land on either side, can I?
Yep. Still 30
Okay,
feet.
cool. I'll land this side and then I'll go to punch this guy then.
Wait!
Hi! I'm here for your pummeling.
It's your 4 o'clock pummeling.
Right. Time for some smacky smacky.
He's starting to stand up out of his desk chair.
Every time I'm starting to do the accounts, this happens.
That'll hit.
Lovely.
Jubbly.
I will go and hit him again. Do I still get the extra hit there?
Yep,
Cool, I'll go hit him again.
that'll hit.
Very nice.
You just can't spend a key point to you a flurry of blows because you've already used your bonus action for Misty Step.
Damn you technicalities. Okay, fine.
So Seraphine will go
Somewhere back
5, 10, 15, 20. That's really as far as... Romad, you're basically... There's two gnomes just kind of stood next to you going...
Goddamn heavy breathers.
His turn.
And then apparently all the other hands.
Yeah, apparently so. Oh, I mean, you've given him a great target. does he want to do that, or does he want to? No, he can probably survive another round.
Maybe he won't though.
He holds his hand out, pointing down the corridor that you guys are all in.
Well,
There's something behind you.
And a bolt of lightning crackles out from his finger, and any minute now it'll roll it, I'm sure.
Nah,
It might,
that one.
but it might.
It's because he does. It's because it's not what he wants to do.
It is.
Deep down, it's not what he wants, John.
But it really is, you know?
No, it's not. He doesn't want it.
Can you guys make me a Dex saving throw, please?
Yes, sure.
Of course, as soon as that attack pops up. Make sure I'm on normal. 23. Fucking hell, that was...
What's his DC, by the way? Woo!
And Theodas needs to also roll it. Theodas.
25 divided by 2.
Oh dear.
Theodas just swallows the thunder.
I'm going to assume that I dodge it with 23.
You both dodge it. Theodas does not.
Not so much.
Oh.
The lightning bolt hits him straight in the chest.
So do we round up or down?
Down.
Down. So 17 points of damage.
Yes. And let me just double.
Jesus Christ! I just saw in Theodas.
Yeah, it's not too hot for him.
You went from lots of health to practically none.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm in the room with the guy who did that.
Don't worry, he'll be dead in a minute.
That's good.
Meanwhile,
There I am. Meanwhile, the hands. The sight they're going to start slapping you.
Riordan, that's a 4. Never mind.
Riordan, that's a never mind.
Riordan, that one's a 14.
Oh. 14 is my armor class.
So that's 2 points of damage as it slaps you.
A game of slapsies, eh?
5, 10. That's a 19.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
That's 5 more points of damage as it slaps you again.
Guys!
Yes.
Your hands are slapping.
Help me! They're being mean!
I can just
Someone wants to give
imagine.
me a whirly.
I can just imagine Riordan being the one complaining because of the slaps, while all the others just took the fucking thunder in the face. The guy.
And that one-
is slapping me.
That one's an 18,
Yeah.
so you take 3 points of damage from that.
3 points of slapping damage.
Just the
Don't
hands.
worry, guys. I think they're getting tired.
This one just broke a nail!
For Leaf.
I will start. Philip will be actually very pissed at seeing Theodas just taken out by the thunder. So he's going to attack. He's going to go reckless attack.
Okay.
First on the hand in front of him.
At the hand.
Yep.
That will hit.
Is this enough to deal with it?
Yes.
Yes, you slice the hand in two.
Now there's a
Wait,
dwarf looking at you.
What's the thing going below the hand?
The dwarf that you followed into the room.
Wait, so he was under the hand the whole time?
The hand was under him, technically.
They were layered in some manner, yes.
Okay.
They're lovers, we don't talk about it.
And then I keep my plan, and then he moved over there, to, by the way, a grant advantage on all people who are nearby, and will actually attack the Witcher too, because he's mad at the one who casts the thunder, and still reckless. Bird.
That will
14.
just hit.
Yay! 12.
Okay, Torin Vasudasagiesh.
Don't you have the thing with the giant thunder noise with that throws people 300 feet in front?
I mean, I've got Thunder Smite, but I want to take care of that fucker at the desk. As I have the sneaking suspicion, he's the most dangerous. So,
Breathe.
excuse me.
Breathe first.
So I'm gonna have to. Where is it? Master Tip. And I'm now going to proceed to smack the shit out of this guy.
You are at advantage.
I am at advantage. I shouldn't need the thing that I thought I was going to require, so I'm going to fucking do this shit. Yeah. Excuse me. Blah. 13?
That will miss, unfortunately.
How about now?
That one less so. That does hit.
And I am going to be robbing funk upon it. I'm going to be doing it at that level, and I'm assuming this guy's undead because he fucking looks it.
He sure is.
11 dump rob funking damage.
You slam down and his bronze mask just crumples in and he collapses on his desk.
Bad.
And you say he's powerful?
Well, you need to get there, ass.
Riordan, another claw. Rolls a 15 to hit.
Ow.
It's two
Oh, this is getting awkward now. Ah.
2 points of damage.
Why am I liking this?
Tomb Dwarf swings his battle axe. Does a 21 hit you, Philippe?
Barely.
That is 2 points of damage you take. It 4 half to 2.
Are you still
I
alive?
can just imagine the axe actually sinking a bit in Philip's torso, but just a bit.
Theodas is just gonna kind of wander backwards and like slump to the ground, just like, gonna need a minute here, guys.
No, you fight now. I'm being slapped.
Romad.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just check. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. If I can just move him! There we go. Right. Just gonna... I'm gonna make the shadow blade turn into a javelin. And choose as well. And hit this guy here.
That will hit.
15.
Nice. The Shadow Blade shifts into this form of a spear that Romad hurls down the corridor. It slams into the Tomb Dwarf and then just dissipates. It is then Dragonbait's go, and Dragonbait is going to swing his mighty Holy Avenger.
I'm gonna bet that one hit.
That hit. That damage does dead.
Mhm.
And then he's going to swing at the hand. That also hit. That
Are you
also
sure about that?
severs all of the fingers from the hand.
Oh no! Now he's gonna palm you to death.
It's
5,
humiliating.
10, 15, 20, 25. Renala runs Around the corner.
At the very least, she's going to heal her husband.
Yes, definitely going to do that. She's going to cure wounds at 4th level on him. That is... Oh, 19 healing. That's not a lot. That's some, but not great. Brings him back to 22.
Better than like the 4 health he was on.
3.
Oh, I was nearly there.
Very close.
Even less.
Riordan.
Yes.
Whack.
So many choices.
If there's ever been a time for a flurry of blows, it should be
Which
now.
one hit me last?
Literally, so long as you
Wait.
hit them enough times, you can kill
This one.
practically all of them.
I'm gonna hit that one first.
Okay. That misses.
Damn you, slimy bugger!
That one still misses.
Oh. After the curse of 9, the curse of 10. I mean,
Die, I promise you, as I... Ha!
That one hits. You just punch and the hand explodes.
And then the one on the bench. You cheeky.
That will also hit.
Bah!
You bring your foot down and it explodes.
Do you really want to mess with me?
5, 10.
I just like the thought of that first one. He's just like trying to smack you with the thing, and he's just moving out of the way each time.
Guacamole.
Seraphine runs up to Renala and Gnomes were not made for running.
mhm.
Very
Riordan.
dangerous over short distances.
We'll build you a saddle later.
No. Pointing at the hands now. No.
That's a 5 to hit.
No, misses.
That's a 14 to hit.
God damn it.
That's a 3 points of damage.
There
Oh,
has been
Ben.
no person in the world who has felt such pain.
And then this
So
one,
repetitive.
an 8 to hit.
That misses.
Philippe,
Yes.
you can
Please.
I want this one.
you can either keep watching Riordan be slapped by the hands and just laugh, or you can get in there and help him.
I get in there to actually cut some myself. I actually keep on the reckless attack to keep this advantage. Throw the halberd.
That will hit.
And the one on my left. Halberd again. Ooh,
That will miss.
shit. So I am actually cutting a bit of Riordan's hair, but it didn't.
Torren Vasudasegish.
Which one did Riordan say that was his?
The one that hit me.
All of them have hit you.
This one in particular. This one hit me last.
Well then,
No. No. No.
yeah.
No.
This is your punishment. This is your
Pleasantly
punishment
good
for being a bad boy and running off by yourself. 14.
No.
That will hit.
14 damage.
Sp-
How much movement was that? It was do I have enough movement to get behind the other one?
I'm fairly
No.
certain.
10, 15,
No.
20,
Yeah.
5. Yeah, okay.
No.
Actually, no. I can get out there. Can I get there?
It's highly disappointing to me.
Actually, you'd be at advantage against it because Philippe's within 5 feet
Oh, yeah, I
of
was
it.
within 5 feet of it, so I'll
Yeah.
get advantage anyway.
No. 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 I
Nice.
deserve this one.
That-
I deserve this one. No.
That will hit.
No. Oh.
Actually,
My
sounds more
revenge.
sad than anything.
I look Riordan dead in the eye as I just kind of drop my hammer on it. And then pick my hammer back up.
Oh god.
Fine. Well, I'm looting the desk.
I'm looting the body.
Let me find what you find. Where's the thing of what you find?
I'm not going to be wearing lingerie tonight.
That's what I was.
Okay. Ben. For a start,
Yes.
Theodas just kind of like, I think we should take a rest, guys.
No.
Yes.
Well, this
Probably
is
a good idea.
This is a
That's a
little
nice
room
benches to sleep
with only
on.
one way in or out, so
Maybe a long rest.
it's
Yeah.
a defense.
Yeah.
This place is defensible. We can rest here.
That'd be a good idea.
Riordan,
Yes.
you find many journals that talk about a man named Gora.
Dear diary, Asarak looked at me today.
That
So creamy.
that talk about his life as an architect in Omu, building the tomb, mentions the history of the tomb. Do you spend some time flipping through the journals?
I do.
You spend hour or
Asarak asked me
days.
to prom.
you spend about the first hour of the short rest, the long rest, going through the journals. You find this entry that stands out to you.
That bitch Jenny tried to get from me.
Okay. The master returns with a marvelous gift. A cast-off creation of the gods, dead and yet not. The all-seeing is blind to its existence, and the mother of illusions looks past it. Sweet irony. The master hopes to raise the creature of power by glutting it on souls. The master has brought the Sown sisters here to nurse it, and to help build the device needed to feed it. As for me, I'm only saddened that my studies shall one day come to an end. I owe the master much for the time he has given me. I can only work harder in the little time that remains for this world.
On this note, I'm going to call it a night, folks. I wish you good luck for whatever comes next, and see you soon.
Good night, Kaboom.
Good night.
Bye.
So I'm assuming he reads that to us.
Yes, everyone knows.
Let's kill Livy.
Glutting it on souls.
Yes.
That might be what we're looking for.
Indeed.
Or at least the thing that has been created to feed it.
Well,
Whatever
exactly.
it is.
Well, if we can stop it being fed, we can certainly reduce its power. Potentially.
Or possibly starve it to death, if it's not capable
Or-
of feeding itself.
Perhaps we can even go one step further if we can find something corrupting to put in there instead. Perhaps we could destroy it that way. It's also we know that it's been sewn together as such. Perhaps.
The
Or
Sown-
at least the Sown sisters, I don't know. Mind you, there's a device.
Does the Sown Sisters ring a bell to anyone? Is there any check?
sound
They're a punk band, aren't they?
I mean, the fact that it's all capitalized and everything makes it sound like they're a big
Yeah.
fucking deal.
Seraphine wonders aloud. What if they're the Night Hag? What if she is one of the Sown sisters? She seemed to know something about the plans.
I mean, that's as good a name for a coven as anyone would think.
They would be sisters.
They would be sisters, and yeah.
Gotta find them then.
Okay.
So We now know we have a thing the master's found that he's feeding. A bunch of night hags that he's gotten to build something to feed them. And just lots of horrible shit.
Oh wait, I also need to turn the music back into something nicer. One moment.
Nicer. Nicer.
Less
No.
less combat.
That song.
Well, either way, we have this room to rest in for now.
Yes.
Riodan, also going through the desk, you find enough equipment in there to assemble a scholar's pack.
Nice.
He has another book that describes the necessary incantations to make a clay golem.
Very nice.
That could be helpful if we get the material.
Would there be anyone who... Would anyone be able to use that, or would that be required for someone in particular?
Someone of magical
It's
use.
magical.
And what I mean is more for the sake is there a particular sort of magic which is required?
No.
Because you can get a concept that if I could charge in, get in as far as possible, get a golem fighting from the other direction.
It is not summoning a golem, it is making it
Oh, right.
over the course of 30 days.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
It's not summoning one in, it is making a golem.
And considering that it would take 30 days, you're saying?
Yes.
That would also mean that we need someone who can either carry everything which is required for that, for the 30 days.
Or somewhere to settle down for the 30 days.
Well, yes. Certainly something to hold on to, because I don't think we're going to be using that just yet.
Either way, something useful.
You flip through the book, and on the back cover, in the same handwriting as is in his journal, the former owner of this desk has written Komara Blackfire.
Kamara Blackfire.
Sounds like a dwarven name.
Certainly sounds like an interesting name.
Where's Red Pat?
You open one of the drawers of the desk, and there is a translucent, fist-sized grey stone within it.
Interesting. Can I pick up the stone?
Yep.
Okay, I pick up the stone. Can I take a look at it?
It is a gemstone about the size of your fist. It is grey in colour, and if Romad looks at it with detect magic, it emits a enchantment aura.
Ooh. Is there any way to find out what enchantment it would do?
I don't believe there is.
No, it just tells you that it is enchanted in some way.
Enchantment.
I believe it tells you what school it has, but other than that,
How about any idea on how to activate it?
Spend some time with it, typically.
Attunement.
Okay.
Similarly, in this cage in the corner of the room is a skeletal songbird that.
I go to the bird.
Yeah, hello. I'm gonna pocket the stone.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bird.
Quickly write these down. So, Golem book,
Manual of Golems.
manual of golems.
It is unfortunately a skeletal bird, Tanny,
Is it really?
and therefore it is undead, and not not capable of speak with beasts.
And John
God
dead,
damn it!
die. Okay. Hmm.
It pecks at you.
Oh, just like the hands.
Nope.
Doesn't seem evil at all, does it?
Um,
Right, man.
I can soon find out. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
no, it's not evil. It is undead.
I know that, but
It's not necessarily evil in and of itself.
it's not necessarily evil. It's just an undead bird.
Does it make a lot of noise? When we first came in, there was movement.
It makes a wheezing sort of noise, like it's trying to sing like a songbird should, but
Oh.
doesn't quite have the lungs or windpipe anymore to be able to actively sing.
I'm gonna let it out of its cage.
It flaps its wings, leaps out of the cage, and then falls to the floor because it doesn't have any feathers.
I pick him up.
It kind of sighs, sits on your finger.
I'm just gonna place him on my shoulders.
It seems to accept its fate.
I just pet. I could just give him like a little nuzzle kind of thing.
Make me an animal handling check again.
Here we go again. It's gonna be bad. 11. It's gonna hurt me.
It nuzzles your hand back again.
Yes. Friendship with a skeleton bird.
It's gonna be better that way.
I'm just basically giving some love for its side to collateral damage again. Okay, so are we all just gonna be sitting here then?
Would any of
I did go through Withers. Did the thing he say Withers is? His name was Withers.
yeah, the Tomb
Brass
Dwarf.
mask guy.
Yeah, Tomb Dwarf said he's going to get with us.
I went through his stuff.
Cool.
I'm assuming he didn't have anything.
He didn't know. He had a bronze mask you can take.
No,
It's slightly dented now.
I'll have to take it off.
Might be worth something.
I'm assuming that the guy, I forgot that I have someone in my head again, so, what's that guy's name again?
Yes, Obalaka.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that guy, okay. You know these guys? Were you?
No, they... If this person was Gora, he made this place, I think. Was one of the people that made it. He would have been around after my time, so I'm afraid I don't really know.
No, fair enough. So what? Can I detect magic on the bird?
The bird is magical and is radiating an aura of necromancy magic.
The necromancer. So this is basically necromancer situation, which is obvious. Is there any other magic that's radiant?
Not in this room, no. Other than obviously the magical items that everybody around you has on them.
Got it.
And the magic that I think you said before radiates from the very walls itself anyway.
Yeah, there is a tingle of magic.
Yeah, that's the magic that
It's teleportating out of the fucking...
Yeah, pretty much prevents us from leaving.
Like a bitch.
So you guys bed down to take a long rest. Would any of you that are here like to take watch together and have a chat? Or do you want to just skip to the following morning?
What do we think?
I don't think I have any.
I'm just. I got nothing. You know, it's more the fact is that Romance seems to be very interested into the skeleton bird, along with Cammy, and like they're just like happy to see. They're really interested in him, so I was like,
It is just moaning that he got slapped so much.
you just
think
see like
we'd-
long
yeah.
hand, like red handprints all over Riordan's face.
Oh.
It's like,
Orin will just be looking at the undead bird. Really not liking it, but either way.
Okay, you guys can all take a long rest.
Woo!
Right. I don't have that button option, so I'm just going to do that manually quick.
Long rest. Did it reset everything? It put it.
woo, woo.
Yeah, I don't know where that button's disappeared for me, but it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, I think maybe I haven't copied it across from your old...
And click on the long rest button on the fucking roll
Well, that's fine. So the let's see, hit points back up. Good. Let's see, key point back up. Good. Did the charges go back up again or not?
I think you need to roll for them.
You have to roll an amount. I can't remember.
Hold on, let's take a look on the stuff of strikey. And that doesn't have details there. Okay, other stuff of strikey. Oh,
Let me have a
that's
quick
lot of
look.
information. Stuff, 60-foot cone.
1d6 plus 4 charges regenerate.
1d6 plus 4, okay. Come on, roll 20, catch up. There we go.
Could you two, who aren't Riordan, roll me a perception check, please?
Cool.
No.
17.
Okay.
I'm about to die.
I have a feeling I'm about to die.
Rodan, what the fuck are you doing now?
Must have been I'm tempted to just look at the rock for a while, I don't know. I'm worried by the typing. I'm trying to listen now to each of the keys and try and figure out what's being written. I think so far I've contracted AIDS. Oh, and syphilis. Next with the death curse times 20.
Everybody starts like stretching and waking up in the morning.
Oh no! What?
And I have an extra leg.
Oh! I'm just continue with my watercolor painting. Romad is just woke up and realized what Mad's like Riordan's like, and he's just staring at him like.
What? What's wrong? Is there something on my face apart from the blue?
You've got horns sprouting out of you, above your brow.
What?
And your eyes.
They're just gonna start sort of trying to feel.
you feel just two stubby little horns sprouting from the top of your head.
Golly, is this something to do with you?
It's not me.
Safe?
Don't look at me.
Stone? Okay. I'm not sure what's happening, but it seems interesting.
Can I roll any kind of anything just to see what the fuck just happened to Riordan?
I'm assuming you're not being quiet about this thing, and even then, I'm assuming I'd notice eventually.
No, he's somewhat bit quiet, just in case. Should I roll an Arcana?
Then I shan't assist you in trying to find out what's happening.
No mind. Let me just.
Something magic happened.
I'm now sort of feeling all over my body. You just see Riordan randomly feeling his body for this moment, trying to see if anything else has changed.
As you run your hands over your body, you feel shaggy fur has sprouted around your legs.
Pulling up my trousers, is it the same colour?
I know what this is, but I'm not going to say.
Yes, it's
It's what I think it is, isn't it? Yes, it is.
What did he do to himself?
So, is it the colour of the swirls which were on me, or is it the colour?
No, it's the colour of your hair.
Oh, the colour of my hair.
It's as if you've grown long, furry legs. Your legs are covered in long fur.
Oh, I can live with that.
Riordan, what's going on?
I don't know, but I don't think I'm going to need clothes soon. It's nice and warm.
I'm not even going to ask anymore.
What? This is a blessing.
A
You know how many-
blessing? You're becoming a goat of some sort.
Well, do you know how many times I had to, get new clothes? And I don't need to worry if I've got fur.
Torin, roll another perception check.
Roll another perception check. I probably will fail this too. No.
You hear Romad saying, "You're becoming a goat."
I look confused and look over.
Well, I mean, I've done that once before with a sorcerer's ale. I've turned into a sheep. It's not a big deal. It's actually kind of comfortable. Especially when he carries me around.
It is a big deal, because what if you are turning into a goat? There's a high chance that it will be more of a burden of some sort. Why have I
Good.
become British? Oh, shit.
I have no idea. Why have you become British?
Well, at least it's not a problem at the moment. I mean, look, I'm obviously still able to talk to you. And at the moment, I'd see more benefit than hindrance.
I'm getting worried about you, Riordan.
I'm tempted to take off my leggings and put them away. This is
I'd
feeling
rather
very, very well.
I'd rather you keep them on. or-
Seraphine and Renala also raise their hands. We would also prefer that as well.
It's getting a bit stuffy down there. That's okay. Never mind. Fine. Can't wait to see you try and put some pants on a bear.
Hold on.
I think we're ignoring a factor here. We have a job to do. We have stuff which we should be doing, and concentrating on that instead of this. Do I have hooves?
Nope.
See, I don't even have hooves yet. Not even nearly a goat. Just a furry guy with horns. I've heard that description before somewhere.
Was it due to the fact that he drank something? Did he drink the...
I think the only thing which I've done which no one else has is picked up that stone.
I can think of one other thing, and
Yeah. I know of one other thing too.
Is that running
I'm
into
curious.
danger?
Someone
Getting
tell me.
slapped. Is it
No.
getting slapped all the time?
I'll tell you
Oh, I
later.
said the name.
You've picked up other magical things in here.
Oh. What, the book?
I'm not saying anything. Just saying you picked up other magical things.
What did
So
you?
I
I'm
picked
gonna
up a
ask.
book, I picked up a stone. I have a staff. That could be one of the things. What other things? I mean, I do bring some fountain water with me as well.
Either
Some
way, you're
cloak
going home to
pins.
the fur.
It's fine. I had the ram staff as well. I mean, ram, I suppose. Make me
Wait
a
a
horny boy is possible.
Did you say ram stuff?
Yeah, I have a ram staff. Which actually turned into the staff for striking, if I remember correctly.
Ah, that explains everything.
Riordan, you think back to who you picked it up from, and it was a half goat man.
Oh. Fair enough. I mean, he seemed happy enough. Well,
So,
dead, but happy enough.
so you picked up a ram staff,
Yes.
and now you're starting to grow fur and horns.
He's becoming a goat, or ram of sort.
Well,
That's sounding like a curse to me.
This isn't good. We need to figure out. Can we able to?
I mean,
get rid of the staff?
if you're saying it came, do you say the man looked like a ram, well, had like ram-like features that he picked it up from?
he sort of looked half ram, half man.
So it may
Here's the
be
tonks,
something
you know.
going to make you look like that, not turn you fully into a ram. Maybe, I don't know.
Either way, we need to get rid of it. We can't let it. What if it actually becomes a thing?
Safe, what's your opinion on this?
If it's a cursed item, it can go so far, but even getting rid of it now, you're cursed already.
Well, there we are then. It's not going to make much of a difference. Might as well keep using it.
I mean, eventually I might be able to get rid of the curse at some point, but not yet.
For the sec, I'm going to start jumping up and down and sort of testing muscles and all this stuff. Does it feel like it's had any negative effect against me?
No.
In which I feel chipper. I feel fine. I think this is going to be. It's not going to be a problem at all.
Until you get outside.
The horns just sprout out a little bit further.
And it looks like the transformation is going to be pretty quick.
Well, in which case we best carry on then.
Well, nothing we can do in here anyway, so...
Indeed.
Next.
Now sort of tapping the horns. I wonder if I could ram something.
No.
Let's not count on it.
Sort of that, I just get the image of Safe saying no, but Gorley saying yes.
Oh boy.
So Theodore sort of picks himself up and brushes the charred remnants off the front of his shirt. So where to this morning, guys?
That way.
That's a good start. The one and only door to this room.
Let's go out and take a look-see, eh? Starts running out again.
Bear with me while I find the description of that staircase. Because I get the feeling that might be involved. 3 archways overlook a circular chamber where a spiral staircase descends into darkness. The staircase walls are lined with unlit torches in iron sconces and set with niches containing mouldering humanoid skulls and bones.
Ooh. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks interesting.
It's a staircase.
And it's going down.
God damn it, Seraphine, stop walking into walls.
Well, you're back once more into the fray.
Oh boy.
How far down are you going?
How far down can I go?
You are currently on level 2. There is a door at level 3, a door at level 4, and a door at level 5. Each level is 25 feet below the level above it.
Ooh. Well, that's certainly interesting.
I'm taking the skeleton bird with me, by the way.
I'd like to come down to the very next door, which we would come to, so next level down.
Okay, so 25 feet down, you find another doorway.
I'd like to try and sneakily take a look through it.
Okay, let me go and find where this door should be and bring your token to it. Where is your token on this level? There it is. Who is following him and in which order?
Possibly gonna be like a bit but behind because Romad was a little bit behind.
Where is Romad on here?
He's pretty much behind Warren.
Do I have... Thought I had a tour of everybody on this map. Did I miss Romad?
How dare you miss me?
I miss you all the time.
I miss you too.
Wouldn't it be a stream with us two without forcing some of that stuff in?
For now, I'll just put you guys on this map.
No, I see my name. I see nothing else though.
It is very dark.
Wow. Yeah, you can say that again. Pitch, one might say.
Oh well, you should. You should have sight.
See that, or I haven't found myself on the. Oh, something right up. No, I just got pitch black. I see a lot of circles pinging, but that's it.
Ping, ping.
I ping mine, but mine come out black. Aha, 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 aha. I see something now. Yes. The nice close confines of friendship. And a door.
Right, one moment. Let me just switch your token to actually behave itself.
Well, it is Riordan's one. It's a bit difficult for that.
I know. Would you like to roll me a stealth?
All of
I'd
us?
much rather you just save it as success. That I'd go for it.
Just Riordan.
I stealth at 15.
You slide the door slowly open. And you see a small room and the back of a head. This is the back of a tomb guardian.
Right.
Honey iced tea.
This room is dark and dusty. A hulking figure wearing a bucket helm stands in the room with one hand on an iron lever that is just out of sight. The south wall is sloped, and a large rectangular window 5 feet wide by 7 feet high stands in the wall. The window looks into a hallway through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor, and further down into a well-lit room shaped like a cylinder tipped to its side.
Okay. I have no idea, but I reckon that this lever is going to be very important. But I don't think it's noticed me yet. I have a plan. What I'd like to do is to take my rope try and sneak in, wrap it around his legs, give it to you strong guys for you to pull. We'll knock him prone and then try and take him down. Then that gives us free rein to the lever. This music is very fitting. What do you think?
I'm not even there. I'm basically still behind.
Torin would have sauntered after Riordan ran off again, so he'd be right at the back.
Oh, so you're not even stood next door to me like it says? No. Okay, in which case, how much...
1 minute, let me work out who would be next. It'll probably be Philippe. Sounds good to me.
Okay. I want to, well, do exactly like I've said. Slowly open the door, run my hempen rope around his leg.
Squeeze.
So, is this all still covered under my stealth, or do I need to do another one?
I will cover it under your initial stealth.
Okay. Does mean that I have to get close to do this. We're going to wrap it around ever so gently, trying to make sure that he doesn't notice. Trying to leave the slack until it's the last minute. Good. After tying a knot, bringing it back here, throwing one over to Philippe, saying, anyone who's behind you, get them to pull as well. And go to give a yank to try and pull his legs out.
Romad, do you pull?
Yes.
So that will give Philippe advantage. Oh boy.
Can I try?
No, you gave advantage. Oh. I'm gonna let that roll again. Scrunch! Philippe just yanks on the rope once and then twice, and the Tomb Guardian, the rope goes taut, and the Tomb Guardian collapses to the ground, prone.
Yes. Right, let's get in there and smack the life out. But he charging in and going for a first hit. Yes, my fisty senses tingling.
Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a surprise round on him.
Okay. Guess we still need to roll the initiative, so.
Please do.
So. A lot
Hello?
of moving around.
Oh, yeah. He's just jumping from character to character, that's all.
Yeah, it does that if people roll a lower initiative. Philippe moves into the room and just swings twice with his halberd. And hits twice. Queryingly. Yes. So that is 11 and 14. Torin.
Excuse me, pardon me. I can't see beyond like this square at all. In here, no idea where we go.
What is happening with yours? It might be because you've walked into the wall a little bit.
I mean, I can't even see anything. I move there.
Go away, that. Huh. Who is casting light? Oh, it's the lantern. Well, that makes sense. That's because there's no light. And you can't see in the dark.
But I got my lantern.
I got my lantern.
Then I will turn your lantern on.
Yeah, that's better. Now I'm gonna push past fucking Riordan, and I'm gonna fucking smack him with double advantage.
Double advantage.
Smacky poo.
That'll hit.
Mad at me. This
That's
was my
right.
plan.
And Smacky poo. I think I'm gonna rub funk on this one.
Okay.
Blah.
So that's 17.
Of that level. Yeah, he's not undead. 11. I don't know if you double that.
22.
Yeah.
Romad.
Okay.
I got a feeling I'm just going to be pulled out of the room in a second. It's just get out of the way.
It depends if he blasts something past you or...
Yeah, that's true.
Where is it? This way?
Yeah, down the stairs.
Down to like here.
Yeah.
Oh, right, hang on.
Not there. Like there.
Bit too far down. You got to get up behind me again.
Just gonna make a spear out of shadow again and see if I can stab this thing.
Okay.
Is it a disadvantage because he's prone?
Are we not attacking that thing, or?
It would be at disadvantage because he's prone. No. I don't roll against you within 5.
So they're laying down,
yeah.
usually they get disadvantage on.
It's at disadvantage because of prone, but at advantage because Philith is there and it's a surprise round. So,
in order to
regular.
a normal roll.
Give me a second. I'm doing a thing right now.
it is a regular roll with your Shadow Blade.
Regular roll, regular roll.
What?
16?
That is just a miss, I'm afraid.
You son of a bitch.
Riordan.
I'm going to follow through with my plan and smack him while he's down. It's the noble thing to do.
That'll miss.
Oh,
That'll hit.
okay. Smack him with that, using some force. And then spending a key point. And now punching him.
That'll miss.
Damn it.
That one will hit.
Really wanted that one.
Really?
All that for that.
On his turn, he is surprised.
He's like, oh god.
I'm not
What the
surprised.
hell?
He's got a monk on him who keeps punching the ground.
That is 15. Torin. Hello.
So I'm gonna smack him again. Still with advantage because, yeah. 19
That'll hit.
and 14, that won't hit.
That won't hit.
15 damage.
You cave in the bucket helm, and once again the armor just kind of gives way, and you can see the sewn together man underneath.
Good work, guys. Just taking back my rope again. There we go. Very good, very good. Can we see anything which is down that little tiny corridor?
There is a little tiny corridor.
Okay.
Did you say there was a window in here?
There is a window in this wall.
I would like to look through that window. Not that I'm going to be able to see much, but...
I would like to pull the lever.
Don't pull the lever now.
Well, he was pulling the lever. So has the lever gone back when it let go?
No, it had its hand on the lever.
Oh, right. So it hadn't. And the lever just stayed in place. It's not like
Yeah.
It's not like it was holding it.
It wasn't holding it in a position. It just had its hand on it, as if waiting to pull it.
I'm going to pull the lever.
As he pulls the lever, the room that you look into, Sean, you can see through this into a room that looks like a drum on its side or a cylinder on its side. Begins to revolve.
Okay. Is the control for a revolving room?
Ooh. Maybe like a mill wheel or something like that.
It's like
No,
you say it was
little-
like a cylinder on it. You say it's like a cylinder on its side,
Yes.
and it's rotating. I'm assuming like as if you were standing on it, it would like rotate under your feet.
Yes.
So it's like rotating,
I want to quickly unflip the switch.
rotating up to down rather than side to side.
Yes.
Right.
I quickly unflip the switch, thinking.
And as you look into the room, Sean, there is a demonic face carved into one of the walls that doesn't rotate, that just exhales a jet of sparkling dust into the room.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What, the room we're in?
No, the cylinder.
The cylinder is turning.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so horrible cylinder room of death that appears to exhale horrible things.
I'm going to undo that lever now, so flick it back up again, or back down, whichever way it was.
Whatever it is, to stop the rotating.
It stops
Alright.
rotating.
That's interesting.
Something to keep note of.
Time to check out the next one. Yay!
So we have tiny, tiny tunnel. Or stairs.
But we can't go down tiny, tiny tunnel, can we?
Can anyone fit down tiny, tiny tunnel?
It is a tight squeeze,
Oh, damn it! No, we couldn't.
but I
if
think
there were
you can
terrible
push
things
through
down
it. I think it's like a crawl space.
So do we go down tiny tunnel? Or do we go downstairs? Bearing in mind, this is a new level to us, so we have no idea what's on it.
Sean, you can also see through like a window in the cylinder itself. Some patches of like a weird purple mold on the floor.
There's a weird purple mold down there as well.
Okay, I'm going to go and take a look, trying to crawl through.
Don't I now?
Ooh, no, that's off the map. That's
Yeah,
about as close as I can get to it, I think.
Get back in the 1 block wide hole.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll keep going until we get around it.
You emerge from the crawl space, and it's a tight squeeze to get through. A gold skull rests on a pedestal in the middle of this small, dusty room.
Okay.
Make me a perception check.
Does it require to get over 15? Because that's my passive.
It might do.
I'll roll.
Let me double check.
Oh, sorry. Get it out of that.
Got 23 anyway.
15 anyway, but still. Gotta remember to take off that advantage. Or keep using it indefinitely.
There really should be an option that you could have to have it switch to normal after you've had advantage once.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
exactly.
nice.
Hmm.
No, you don't see anything.
Okay.
You see a golden skull on a little pedestal.
Okay. How about these stairs?
They go up to a wall.
It doesn't look like there's anything in the wall.
Nope, it's a wall.
It's a wall.
I want to take a bit. Can I do an investigation on the skull, see if I can see anything particular around it? You know, is it like tied down or something?
You can have a look at it. Roll me an investigation.
13.
It's a golden skull on the. It's a human skull that appears to have been plated in gold.
Interesting.
When you investigate it, do you touch it at all?
I haven't touched it yet because I don't know whether it's got. What I'm looking for is see whether it's a trap. So if I've lifted up, the string's going to snap or something like that. So I'm looking to see if I can see any evidence of traps.
You can't see any evidence of it being trapped in any way. It's not tied or connected to the pedestal.
Okay. In which case, I pick it up.
It'll be magical though. Magical trap.
Yeah, I don't think like that. That's not evidence.
It pulls itself out of your hand.
Oh.
Well, look who we have here then. It's a goat man. A blue goat man.
And two deities in my head. But hi, how are you doing?
Oh boy, it's a crazy goat man. Excellent.
Well, we're more fun this way.
No, not really.
Oh yes.
Yaka is fun.
Yaka.
I am Yaka.
Ah. How are you fun then? What do you do?
I'm an entertainer.
Oh,
And you're my audience.
absolutely, yes. Always love a nice bit of entertainment. You're not a ventriloquist act, are you?
No. That'd be a bit silly these days.
I know what this is as well, but never mind.
I'm gonna go sit on the stairs. So, Yaka, what do you do?
Well, I'm just going to tell you jokes forever and ever 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 and ever.
Well, okay. What's your best one?
Well, have you ever heard the one about the dinosaur crossing the road?
No.
Me neither.
Okay. Next.
Tough room.
I will say before you say outside the game, John, you chose the wrong person to put in this trap.
Or the right person.
It depends. How long do you want your comedy set to carry on for, John?
You don't know what this thing does.
Aren't you meant to be doing something?
Well, potentially, but
You seem a bit of a loser if you're just going to sit around here all day listening to me. Come on, let's go to get somewhere new. I haven't seen outside this
you
room
wanna
in
come with
years. Yes, of course.
do you require me to take you, lift you, or can you just float alongside?
No, I'll just come with you.
Brilliant. Well, come this way then. Follow.
He floats along next to you.
Oh my fucking god.
Finally, I have a companion. So just come out of the tunnel, just yelling out, there, guys, I found a friend.
Oh my god, there's more of them.
Yes. Guys, this is Yaka. He's a comedian. Can tell us jokes for the entire time.
Are you sure about this?
No, it's just jokes. Usually ends up nice.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else in the room other than this thing?
I'm
Stairs.
hurt by that.
Well, you can be hurt by it all you want. Thing.
I'm just a skull trying to make an honest living. Well, I
There
mean,
was stairs in the room.
not living really, I
Like,
suppose.
immediately ignoring Skull.
seeing
Well,
as
yes,
I'm
there are some
dead.
stairs in there as well. There's some stairs which go up to a wall, but there's nothing at the wall.
We go up to a wall
It goes to a wall.
in a place we know are secret doors.
Well, there was just a wall. But I found a friend. You're missing the important thing here.
Hello.
Start squeezing through the tunnel.
I go with him.
Squeeze.
Right.
I'm
Squeeze.
telling you, there's nothing down there.
Goes up to wall.
Roll me perception checks, both of you.
And I'm getting right up fucking close to it. Perception. Making. I had fucking advantage on. They've taken that off. Perception.
There's a secret door.
I told you to be nothing down there.
There is actually.
Just kind of like puts head into hole and just pulls down the tube. There's a secret door.
There's a secret door. There's a secret door. There's a secret door.
Yaka, you didn't say there was a secret door.
Where's the fun in that? You couldn't see the
Yeah,
stairs went
valid.
nowhere.
So
Okay,
Loser.
going.
come back round then.
I shall.
Hold on, Yaka. Knock knock joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Banana?
Knock knock.
No. I've heard this one before.
Is,
Who's there?
either
Uncle.
way, I'm going. Shall I open this door, or does someone more stealthy wish to try and do it?
I can
I
do
can't
stealthy.
stealth, you know me.
I can't do stealthy for shit, so off you go.
I can do a bit of stealthy. Okay.
Knock knock.
I'll just burst the door open. Who's there?
A little old lady.
A little old lady who?
All this time I had no idea you could yodel, goat man.
I like you.
Uh,
Yeah, so I basically sort of burst into this doorway. There's a lot of purple.
two hulking figures. Stand in alcoves facing each other, armor bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. An iron collar around their neck is connected by a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor. And there is purple mould growing on the floor all over this corridor.
By the way, I whispered to the guys, do we need to go through all of these floors?
Yes.
We don't know. I mean, we've already reaches into bag of holding and pulls out the weird shaped skull thing. We've already found one of these things. This is a
Okay.
very unique thing.
Hey,
There are
Yucca,
more.
you like that thing?
If there are more, we need them. Shoves it back in bag.
No, I'm not like that.
Oh.
Much better, I move. You have to carry that one around.
Very valid. Unless we tie it to you.
Knock knock.
Ah, I see. Yaka's suggesting we go through this door.
Knock knock.
I'm going to murder that thing.
Knock knock.
I
Who's
have
there?
a horrible, horrible feeling we can't kill it.
Etch.
At you.
Bless you, goat man.
No. You see, he's kind.
I'm just gonna talk to the guy in my head. Do you know this guy?
He really sounds like a bad comedian.
He sounds terrible.
By the way, I want to talk to the voices in my head. Golly,
Yes.
I hope you're taking notes. We need better jokes like this for next time. All of a sudden, I start to feel a bit better about hearing the voices and seeing the skulls and such forth.
I'm just going to come out because that wasn't the most unstealthy thing in the world, so the most unstealthy might as well come through. So,
Good, that allows me somewhere to put dragon bait. And I'll put Theodas in the door.
I can see that we have doors over here.
Yep,
and
there's
a balcony over there.
double door here, balcony over here.
And
There's
a corridor going up here.
Yep. And there is a spiky chain between these two Tomb Guardians that just sort of hangs a little bit slack.
I have a feeling we don't want to touch that chain.
now, if the Tomb Guardians like moved in response to our entrance, or are they just
Nope.
stood?
Stood there.
Thank God for that. Let's
So
keep
they're
it
not-
that way.
Okay.
So they're not being tasked with attacking anything. They must be waiting for a specific trigger.
Yes. Tread carefully, people.
Probably just walking past them, but either way,
Knock knock.
So,
or possibly
who's there?
Cash.
Cashew.
No thanks, I'll have some peanuts.
Oh. So have you figured out
Not gonna be
why the
good.
dinosaur crossed the road yet? So let's take a look in this room.
A four-columned portico juts out from the far wall.
Okay.
Beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above a shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf below it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls. And I think this is a good point for us to stop the session, because I want other people who aren't here to be here when this
goes horribly wrong.
goes horribly wrong or incredibly right, depending upon that.
I do love how these cliffhanger parts seem to be Reardon runs into a room. And we'll stop it there.
Riordan charges forward and...
And death shall ensue in 2 weeks' time.
I'm done with this. Ah!
I very smartly figured out how to solve the problem last time. I run away.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Spell.
Spell who?
Okay, WHO.
I'm done. I'm legit done with this. Knock out.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna stay with us forever.
Better get used to it, Brad.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
If it's forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, make sure that I stay alive.
No.
I'm sure you want to keep the audience going.
I mean, I don't know. I never met you before.
Well, you're quite decent to try and stick around, so surely there must be some form of connection between us.
Nah. I always play a room and then, knock 'em dead and then, wait for the next guy to come along.
Is that what happened with the last one?
Yeah.
So where did the skeleton go?
Which skeleton?
Well, if you knock someone dead, surely they'd be dead. They haven't gone anywhere, so you would have been following them. So there should have been a skeleton in the room.
Probably a tomb dwarf cleared it up. That's my room anyway.
But hang on a second, if a tomb dwarf came by and cleaned it up, surely you start telling the jokes to the tomb dwarf.
Nah, they probably didn't set it off.
Set it off? Set what off?
Curse.
Oh. Oh, of course. I touched you.
Yeah.
You see, then we are connected.
Oh, for better or worse.
Shy of you having to wait around forever for someone else to touch you. I mean, who knows? Heck. All I need to do is just say to these guys, without touching it, just put this guy into a box. And that's it, you're away forever. We'll seal you away, and God knows whether you'd see anyone else again. Or you could be our ally, in which case, why not have you along? It's certainly a barrel of laughs.
We'll see.
Just hear like a muffled anguish
Look, you get Tammy, I get the floating skull.
You won't want the floating skull much longer.
For now, guys, we shall call it an evening there. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way that you can follow the channel, and it lets you guys know when we go live. Tomorrow night, Sean and I will be back with Michael and Chris, hopefully for more Minecraft Mondays as we continue the Sky Factory 4 Let's Play. This time we're going to be looking at getting ourselves some food and automating food and farming. Wednesday night, Amy is going to be running, myself and possibly some other people. Sean, are you going to come along for that?
I don't know what it is, so...
I may have to talk to Sean at some point about getting him along for some fighting fantasy book.
I was going to join that, wouldn't I?
And I think Tanny might join that as well. Fighting fantasy book that Amy is going to pick out for us and read us, and we will pick and choose our own adventure.
Something worth tuning in.
On Thursday, myself and Jeff will be back in Elite Dangerous, checking out the cabin of the Raven Strike. Now Jeff is rated Elite, but he isn't yet Dangerous.
Rip.
On Friday, there's a thing. It's Jeff's game. Princes of the Apocalypse on the one Friday this month that Jeff is home. Tune in for that. And then on Sunday next week we're back with Storm King's Thunder as the group finally make their way back to the Oracle of the Allfather and introduce the new members of the team. Maybe complete some storyline, who knows?
Well...
And in 2 weeks' time, we'll see what happens when Riordan charges into this room.
When Riordan? Hold on, I didn't hear anything. What happened after that?
Charges into this room.
Ah. Okay, that's understandable.
For now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Ta-ta.